Hey everyone, welcome back to Maple Syrup Tech. Today is going to be a pretty quick video because it's more of an update to the situation of overclocking on the Athlon 200GE. So if any of you have been following the channel in the last month, I think it's no surprise to you that the AMD Athlon 200GE is actually one of my favorite budget processors that was released in 2018. And still in beginning 2019, no one has dethroned it, in my opinion, for one of the best overall budget processors. Now, at first launch, if you guys are unaware, AMD had said that the Athlon processor was going to be locked. And a lot of people were really disappointed by this. I was included. So honestly, everyone had pretty much thought AMD had missed the mark. However, in November, to everyone's surprise, MSI released an update to their BIOS, and the Athlon 200G became overclockable on MSI motherboards. Everyone chalked it up to basically a mistake. However, less than a month later, Gigabyte followed suit with the same BIOS update, and once again the 200G became overclockable on Gigabyte. So the point of today's video is that, to everyone's surprise, once again, AsRock dropped us an amazing Christmas gift. And on December 25th, they released a BIOS update, and I was able to confirm with both of my AsRock motherboards, the AsRock AB350 M Pro 4 and also the AsRock X370 Killer SLI, that once you update to the BIOS update that was released on December 25th, the 200G is now overclockable on AsRock. So in my opinion, right now, the AMD Athlon 200GE is really the best purchase for someone looking at an ultra budget system. As long as you go with a dedicated graphics card, because although there is integrated graphics on the 200GE, you'll only get very basic, gaming out of it. If you go with, however, a paired GPU, like something like an RX 560 460, and you can actually see the build that I published less than a week ago, I'll link it up above, which is a good starter build for 2019 for someone just getting into PC gaming and really wants to do it on a budget. And it features the Athlon AMD 200GE, because like I said, in my opinion right now, this is really the king of the budget processors. And with AsRock now updating their BIOS and it becoming overclockable, it's even just better than it was before. Because if you look at any motherboards that are on sale in the A or B350 category or X370 category, you'll be able to overclock your 200G and eventually later down the road upgrade to a more powerful processor if that's where you want to go with your PC gaming setup. Now with AsRock joining in, it's looking more and more like this AGSA update is actually not a mistake and maybe a voluntary move by AMD to unlock the Athlon 200GE processor and really dethrone any hope that Intel had of regaining the budget market. So honestly, it is really, in my opinion, one of the best moves of late 2018 to early 2019, because for anyone wanting to get into budget gaming, that they don't have a lot of money to put into their system to begin with, the AM4 platform becomes the really go-to platform to start out with. And if you guys are unaware, about a week and a half ago, I released a build that gives you the perfect starter build to start on a budget and later upgrade to a higher performing PC. I'll link it up above. You guys can take a look if you want, and it'll give you a good idea of what kind of build you can start out with an AMD 200GE and later down the road maybe upgrade. And the reason why the AM4 platform is so great is because they've guaranteed compatibility till all the way to 2020, meaning that all the current generation CPUs are going to be an upgrade path for you, and probably an extra 1 or 2 generations of AMD processors are even going to be an option if you buy a motherboard today. As a side note, I just want to mention that Asus also released an update. Unfortunately, at the channel here, I'm out of Asus motherboards because I had to do 2 builds before Christmas and I used my Asus motherboards for those builds. So I'm trying to get my hands on a B350 or X370 Asus motherboard to be able to test their update, because they did update to AGSA 1.0.0.6, and if Asus is now overclockable for the 200GE, it's pretty much all the major vendors have upgraded to that possibility. So it really sets up the AMD Athlon 200GE as the perfect budget processor for early 2019. AMD has actually released the 220 and the 240 now, which are sort of higher base clocked Athlon processors, but overall it's the exact same processor, which really makes those 2 other SKUs, you know, sort of not necessary if you're going to overclock your 200GE, because you know how to update your BIOS. So, you know, honestly, if you guys were unaware, right now 200GE is a great buy to get started in gaming, or as a first step to sort of a modern day platform on DDR4. So, like I said, today's not going to be a long video because it's really just an update to the situation to let you guys in on the information that AsRock has now joined the Athlon overclocking party, and that basically, if any of you out there know if the latest Asus update also allows overclocking, please post it in the comments down below. Like I said, I'll try to do a video as soon as possible and get that testing done for you guys. So I hope you guys appreciated the video. You know, likes and subscribes are always appreciated for the channel. We're getting really close to that 1,000 subscriber mark, which is really going to be a huge stepping stone for the channel and be able to get more content out for you guys. You know, like buying an Asus motherboard if I haven't gotten my hands on one by then. So anyway, please leave any comments down below, any questions you have on the video. If anyone of you guys need to know, you know, I need a new overclocking video or sort of a how to update your BIOS video, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to get that out to you if, you know, there's enough requests. And if not, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you guys in my next video.